Yeah, just leave us off there for a minute.
Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Well, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all?
We're doing well.
I'm adjusting things. Sorry.
Adjust?
Yeah. See, I think Cass said she might be coming up.
Oh,
Let me
good.
see.
I have missed Cassie.
Yeah, and I can't
Be here in days.
She's running behind this morning. That's okay, Cass. Just come on when you can. I know the feeling.
Michael Long.
Can you hear Mary? Because I can't.
I
You can't hear me? Okay.
I can hear her.
Okay. That's what's important.
That sounded bad, like, oh gosh, I can hear her.
You got well, listen. What can I say? You got your paranoid switch pushed.
I do.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I didn't say paranoid. It's anxiety.
It's anxiety. It's anxiety.
Yeah, I know it.
Well,
that's all right.
Thank you for helping me work through it.
Oh, well, and that's what we're here for.
Oh boy.
And I love you for it.
Ain't it the truth?
Right.
What am I doing here? I'm trying to do something, and my brain won't work enough to figure out what I'm trying to do. I'm sitting here.
At Lee saying he kept Roxanne up all night.
Who did?
Lee.
Lee did.
Oh,
I texted her about 3:00 in the morning.
No, honestly.
No wonder she can't get any sleep.
Right.
I got a ding-a-ling about 3. Must have been in. All right. What am I doing? I'm looking. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
We were talking about angelfish. Other than that, I don't know what you're.
No, I'm trying to get on. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get on the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
So I can look at. Oh. So I can look at live chat.
There you go. Well, I was on last night's chat, Mary. I'm sitting here going, what is going on with this thing? I can't, and finally I realized I was somehow still on last night's chat.
It was because somehow I was so wild last night that I distracted everything, and I'm so sorry.
That was it.
Talk about an anxiety attack. I was having one. I apologize.
No, you don't need to do
Happy
that.
Saturday, Mark.
That's right. Good morning, Hillbilly.
Oh,
Man.
Chubbs did a great job on Big Tank Hanks last night. I didn't get to watch it live, but I watched the
didn't get to
replay.
watch it live.
It was really good.
Hillbilly Nomad.
Big Tank Hank, if you're listening, hello and we love you. You need to go on Big Tank Hanks.
Karun Nagaran the Rat.
Good morning, Karun Nagaran. Oh, I said that.
Chubbs.
I'm not saying that. I don't want to mess it up.
Karun Nagaran.
Now, I don't know if I spell it right, but good morning.
There's that.
Oh, we're all
then
ready.
You try to hit the backspace button and then you send.
I was having a fantasy last night.
I don't want to hear about it.
Really? Really?
My fantasies include just seeing some fish swimming around in my aquarium, so I'm a simple girl. Simple girl.
All right, go ahead. God. Share it with us.
I'll be quiet, I promise.
I gotta keep it to myself. It's too good to share.
You better tell us now. Come on.
I don't throw pearls to swine. What is this? All right.
Oh.
I'll tell you. Because
okay.
That was nasty. I shouldn't have said that.
So I was right.
The minute it came out of my mouth, I knew it was awful.
Oh, my goodness.
Awful. I figured, it's biblical. I can say it. Oh, my God.
Do it. You tell us, do it. Do it.
That much? I'm not sure.
Anyway.
But I know you want to tell us. So just
I was fantasizing about the channel. Somebody made the comment yesterday, we ought to try to get the channel on Animal Planet.
Yes.
I was going off on that fantasy. It was real simple. It was, the reason we've got everybody in here with a wrench is so that when we get 5,000 people coming in, we have enough managers to take care of the crowd.
That's right.
And then I was going through in my mind, okay, how do we structure this? It was just weird. It was and then I had to get up out of bed because my heart was bothering me.
Oh, goodness.
So I checked my blood pressure, and I have level 2 hypertension.
Oh.
Okay.
So I've got to get weight off, and I got to get it off immediately.
No more pie for breakfast.
Yeah, no more pie.
No more pie.
The least of it, right?
Yay, Tisha.
Mainly no more snacks. That's what does it mostly, is the nighttime snacks.
Yeah.
So that's got to end.
They just want to take all the fun stuff away from us.
I know. That's exactly right.
Right.
And you feel like
glad you called us too.
Office, right?
I'm going to let you live another 10 years, but you ain't going to have a lick of fun.
That's right. What about those golden years?
That's right.
Right.
What are golden years? I want to know.
Golden years, right.
I've heard that you go to Florida and you retire. I'm trying to get there, but I don't see Father Fish retiring.
Right.
Good morning, Glass Fox.
The other thing that happens is they all get down here and they miss the grandchildren.
Oh.
They try to get them to come down to visit, and that happens maybe once or twice, but they wind up going back for the grandchildren.
Well, I've lived with my grandchildren for a long time, so.
So you got.
Sorry, Morgan. No, I haven't lived with Morgans. I love the grandchildren. I love them.
That's what's golden about it, is the grandchildren.
Oh, Hillbilly Nomad. Sad day yesterday. Came home to a dead Fahaka puffer.
Oh, dear.
So sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, dear.
Sorry about that.
Glass Fox.
Yep, that's a new one.
Oh, good to have you here, Glass Fox. Nice to have you visit.
Oh,
come on back.
Cassie needs the link.
Alrighty, we can do that. There we
She
be.
says we're busy gabbing.
Yeah.
No.
Busy gabbing. Cannot see my request for the StreamYard link. Well, there
And
it
I saw it right before you put that up there.
Like,
There
isn't
it
that all we ever do is gab?
Good morning, Gina.
and there she is. Hi there.
Good morning, Cassie.
Good
There
morning.
it is. Good morning.
Look, I'm telling y'all, look, you and Joey have got some matching going on today.
Aren't we? Yay.
I'm going to have to go put some peach on.
Oh, yeah, Florida.
I didn't want to wear this shirt for the stream today. I'm like, I'm not going to stream. I'll wear this shirt. It'll be fine.
Florida fruit colors. That's nice.
I don't like the stripes on the
Pink,
for the
pink
YouTube.
orange.
I like just an all solid color.
Well, you're cute no matter what you wear.
That's right.
I just want to fade
That's
into
right.
the background and be forgotten sometimes.
Oh, no need for that. No need for that.
That's good today. Changed up
I
my
hear
creamer.
you,
What kind of
Miss
coffee do you
Amber.
drink, Cass?
I've got the Dunkin' Donuts Colombian on bottom.
Okay.
And I switched from sweet cream creamer to back to my vanilla. So I'm happy I'm back to French vanilla.
I like the French. I like the hazelnut, and I used to hate it, but I love it now.
It's good. So I
Yeah,
get
I drink mine black.
on my lip.
I'm just drinking it black with just a little bit of sugar because I'm trying to cut the sugar out again.
See, that's what I do. I just cut out the coffee
Oh.
completely for like a month or two, and then I go back to it.
Yes,
Everybody's-
Alex.
Everybody's
Father
back.
Fish.
I can hear you now.
Alex wants to know, is he cute no matter what he wears?
Oh my God! Yeah, he's cute.
Uh,
Is that
Hey,
one?
Chris Stubbings.
This is a little hot. I burnt my
I'm gonna
tongue.
take
Hey, you know,
a piss on that one.
I had a man tell me one time that I was cuter than a speckled pup.
Cuter than
I
a
guess
speckled
that's
pup.
a real compliment.
And that's really cute. I have some speckled pups, and they're cute.
My dog is whining at me because he can't come in the office.
Oh,
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 I couldn't get over me and for real having those little chihuahuas alike. That
Yeah.
was so cool.
they're cute.
Did I miss that? She
Yeah.
has chihuahuas.
She
Yeah.
has a chihuahua
has
that's a
one, I
blue
think.
merle.
yeah.
Wasn't it a merle?
Said that.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I guess I remember seeing it.
Yeah,
that
'cause
was
they
a
were
cute
both-
dog.
Mary went and got her little guy. Poncho.
Yeah, Poncho.
Mhm.
And they were cute.
Amber wants to know who wants to help pull floaters from like 100 tanks.
Yeah.
You can keep the duckweed.
I don't want the duckweed, Amber.
I still do not have duckweed. I don't know how.
I don't know how you don't have it.
I would have decided if I get
Chris,
too much,
I see
I'll
that.
put it in the pond. No big deal.
Yeah, two
I mean-
ways to get rid of duckweed.
Nobody buys it.
That's true. I've sold it 2 or 3 times to crazy people
Yeah.
who then want to bring it in and sell it back to me because it's so valuable.
Yeah. Yes.
But you charged me $5. I know.
You're not being fair, Father Fish.
Because I'm paying
Buy
more.
it back from them for $5.
Well, you just have to tell them you don't have to buy a duck because you're making it daily.
But here's the way you get rid of it. There are 2 ways to get rid of it.
Yeah.
One is goldfish. And goldfish work pretty well. Goldfish eat it, and they go at it hard.
They love it.
The other way is to use a wet vac and hold it about 1 inch above the level of the water. It's kind of a delicate operation. The smaller wet vac works better. The big one, you wind up sucking all the water up. But with the wet vac, you can get every single leaf. And that's the key. Because if you leave 1 leaf behind, it doubles every day.
Not for me.
Within 1 week, the top of your tank is covered, no matter what.
Yeah,
Mine
like
does not
with this
multiply
one.
that fast.
1 week.
Yeah.
Not mine. The Sylvinia, yeah, but not my duckweed.
It's
It
like
just, when I first got it, I thought it looked really cute.
You're so funny.
yeah,
I like it.
Like
it's a
10 of
nice
them
enough
floating in
plant.
there.
The problem with it is that it blocks the light. You
Right.
get enough of it, and it blocks the light, then
Right.
you can't
But
grow.
Alex was promoting that because he was like, the fish like it when there's cover on top.
They do indeed. That's right.
Hide less.
Yeah. Oh dear.
But even some of
one
the
good
goldfish
thing about
tanks that I put it in, it gets in the filters. It just gets everywhere, and I never truly get rid of it. It still lingers.
See, I have the
Take the goldfish
HOBs,
out.
so I think it doesn't grow.
I'm laughing one dirty platy.
It doesn't like
Yeah,
the current flow.
That's why the wet vac gets rid of it.
Yeah.
And I've got it in my bowls, and it has not multiplied.
Well, then be happy.
I've got it right in my jar, and it's not multiplying.
Yeah, you can control it if you've got enough other plants in there to control the level of nitrates in the water.
What were you saying about the light, though? Do you need a stronger light if you do have a lot of floating
It's
plants?
not light so much as it is just nutrition, nitrates and phosphates. If you got high nutrition in the water, it'll take off because it's getting 100% of its nutrition from the water. If you've got very low nutrition, it won't grow nearly as well,
Right.
but it'll grow nonetheless. I mean, it's first come first serve. When the rays of light hit the tank, that's what they hit first. It's the duckweed, so it's right up there, fighting and winning the battle.
Petroman says, my friend kept the goldfish in his discus tank. It kept the bottom of the tank clean.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. That's a common practice, isn't it, to have a goldfish in with discus? And with some of the breeders, I've seen that a lot.
Brady, come here.
They do it. I don't do it, but some people do.
Yeah.
You want to meet Father Fish in the game?
Who is it?
Grady, my husband.
Come here, Grady.
Absolutely.
Now you've been called.
That's right. Come on, Grady. Don't be scared.
Grady.
Oh,
Here he comes.
Calvin, they've made Calvin come in and meet. Hi, Grady.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
What's your project? What's your project?
project?
What do you got in your hand?
Putting a shelf in. We're building a shelf for sitting right next to the cast.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Bravo. Good
Is
to
that
meet
your
you.
new fish tank shelf, Cass?
He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Just came in to ask me if the stain was a good color.
Good morning, Magic Turtle.
Very good.
I'm getting interrupted. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Oh.
We're not on anything specific. Father
Floats
Fishy, you got your coffee going?
What?
I
T-Bone.
said, do you have your coffee going? You got to wake up.
Yeah, I do. I'm having trouble.
Okay.
I was up late. I got up.
Me too.
I got up at like 1:30,
That'll do it.
and I stayed up till 3. So, and then I got up at 6:30. So, I've not had a lot of sleep.
We're on the same pattern.
I really did get. I kind of scared myself. I got up and checked my blood pressure for a half an hour. And of course, the more you check it, the lower it gets. So that was very helpful. I gained confidence as I checked it more frequently. But
I float my Anubias in my tanks. They don't like the light.
Oh, right.
I'm like, mine have started. I've got the stronger light on my aquarium, and they're losing their dark green color.
Really?
I've got some of those little cheap, those real little cheap tanks. The little 5-gallon tanks. That's a little kit. They're plastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have like the 2 little LED lights up in it. But
Yeah,
man, does it grows Anubias perfect.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, it's a low light plant.
I think they could get barely any, and they'd be fine.
Petro Man, that would be wonderful. He says he'll come down to Florida and get you running, Father Fish. We'll start out slow.
Got it. That's
Well, running.
Okay.
Like store running.
Good morning, David.
If I could walk, I'd be better off.
Oh, Logan says he's bringing you angelfish next week. That'd be cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of angels, so that's nice.
So there you go. There's a whole batch of angels coming.
Right. We were talking about the new albino ultims that are coming in from Israel. They're extremely nice fish.
Yeah.
Joey's got a group that she just put up on her video. You want to go look at them? They're really very good, very high quality fish.
They're pretty. I like them. I was pleased with them.
Yeah, the ultimate. It's a really unusual angel, and there are some subspecies out of Peru, and I think that's the Peruvian ultim.
I don't like the shape on some. I don't like that scalar kind of head. I don't,
It's not quite.
Have a good
It's not
shape.
quite the Brazilian Peruvian. The Brazilian ultim. The Brazilian has sharper angels. Sharper angles.
I knew what you meant.
The Peru is more like a regular scalaire.
Yes.
Hillbilly Nomad has a question for you at 827.
1 second on that one. GRB would like to know ultims or dantums.
Oh, okay.
No. Now, ultim is a separate species.
Right.
The phantom angel is a strain. It's a line-bred strain.
He says dantums. Is there a dantum? I'm not familiar with angels.
Yeah, but somebody said that yesterday. I need to look it up.
There it is. I just see it. Yeah. Google dantum.
You see it both ways. I think if you look it up, it will come
Phantom or dantum, like the same.
Right. So
same
you
reference.
see them albino phantom, but I think you do see them sometimes. They throw the ultim into. I mean, it is a cross.
Oh, I don't know. Anyways, I just want to throw that out there before we moved on, Mary. He was asking.
Yeah, it's the Peruvian ultim. Let me get it up here. Did we do? These are the ones you have, Joey.
Petro Man.
See, it's a cross. They're calling it a cross between an ultim and a scalaire.
They're beautiful, though.
Yeah.
They're really beautiful.
Which is probably about exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They are pretty.
I mean, it looks.
Yeah, it looks insane.
Then the other one is crossed with what was
the Peruvian ultim is slightly different and is a bona fide subspecies existing in the wild.
Because they were talking about it being bred with the false ultim.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's being bred with a Peruvian ultim. That makes sense.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I don't think you could breed the ultim with a scalaire. The ultim gets 2 feet tall. It starts breeding at about 1 foot. It's a very large fish, which is part of the reason that they're rarely, if ever, bred in captivity. But the Peruvian ultim has been coming in for 10 or 15 years as an ultim angel. It's really not, but it is a distinct subspecies that exists somewhere between the ultim and the scalaire. So in the wild, it probably is a wild cross.
I was saying it has enough of the look that it gets
Yeah.
into that category of
There's
salts.
the tall, straight fins.
Right.
The Ultima has more a sharper angle on its forehead, and it's more a tall, thin fish.
Right. Almost it's almost shorter, I think. A little, and then the thing goes up.
Yeah.
It goes
It's a
up.
pretty fish. I
Oh,
had
it's
a
beautiful.
friend years ago. I had a friend who had a strain of albino veil scalaire, which were absolutely stunning fish. Long flowing fins, and they were healthy. The trouble with many of the albinos is they're just not healthy fish. So, the albino is a remarkably pretty fish.
Mm-hmm. I love albino
Or
fish.
Yeah, I feel like these guys right now, the ones I have,
That's
they're
pretty.
good right now. So I'm hoping I can continue with that.
Look how beautiful that
We
is,
had to
though.
get through
Oh, wow.
the new fish, couple weeks, but I got it.
Perlini.
the Manicapuro, Dantum and Manicapuro.
It's beautiful.
Dantum is what they're calling the Peruvian, I think.
Okay. I had a dream of an all albino tank, and my albino guppy project just didn't go well.
Did you?
The albino guppies, they're notorious for eating their babies, and I tried everything. I only had 2 females, and I bought a trio, but he sent me an extra pair, and all they would do is, even in a little breeder box full of moss or whatever, sabwassertang, that she would just like drop them and back up and eat it.
Yeah,
back up and eat it.
Turn right around and eat them.
Yep. Yeah, she just, I mean, it was so quick I couldn't even save them. And it just, and of course the males will just eat them as they come out. It was terrible. So I have 1 female left out of my original. I didn't have I had like 2 pairs and an extra male. And then I got some from Lucas too, and they were gorgeous. They were the Galaxies. And nope, just didn't. And then when I left for 2 months, all the fry that I had disappeared.
Yeah. That will happen. But no, some of these guppies, it is hard to, get.
It really is. Especially the albino strains. It's not undoable, but the females I had were
expensive.
Yeah.
There's the
you're not getting
Oh, that's pretty.
hundreds of them.
Brazilian wild blue.
Wild blue glitter, yeah.
I like that one with right below it with the
Yeah, I do too. Right at the very left. That's gorgeous.
tail.
Yeah, that's the albino veil.
That's beautiful.
I don't always like to breed veil to veil because, the fins get out of hand. They get, something.
They get too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll cross a short fin back because I try to keep it balanced if I can.
See the spots in this fish?
Mm-hmm.
That's the distinctive scalaire marking, which has pretty well been bred out of them, domestic.
I like the spots. That's too bad.
There's a marble veil.
I like the marbles.
I have blue marbles.
Oh,
They're
you're
really
a
pretty.
good one. You can't see it. I can see it on my screen.
Carrie Gnuman just posted one of your old videos with the bettas. I love that.
Let me send a link.
Do you have a... I need your channel.
What?
Oh, I was thinking about Kira. I can't say his name now. I said it the first time, but Kira, say it. Say it for me. Kira Guman.
Karanagura.
Karenaguan. See, I'm butchering it. Sorry.
Karuna Garin.
He just dropped the link of your beta video from years ago.
Okay.
Have we played that one yet?
Did it right. Karuna Garin.
Yeah.
Karuna Garin, right. I don't know.
Thank you for real. Oh, Al Wet Sock says you a super chat and a question.
Any tips to keep my zebra danio fry going? got them to the wriggler stage. Well, the key is food. Um,
I don't know.
if you do not have microworm culture, you can get paramecium culture going pretty quickly. If they're at the wriggler stage, you've got 2 days to get food together. Um, Microworm culture, if you can get it. Otherwise, put some lettuce in a jar and put it outside in the sun. Try to keep it warm if it's cold where you are, because they ain't going to do much in the cold. You want to get a lot of light on it and get that lettuce breaking down. You can blanch it a bit first. Once it gets cloudy, that cloudiness will be paramecium, which is a perfect food for these tiny baby fish. You just want to kind of pump it to them. Uh, if you're going to try to feed dry food, all I can say is good luck with that. It's almost impossible to do. There are microscopic foods like 5 micron foods that are available, of the golden pearls. Which if you fail in all else, contact Brine Shrimp Direct. We have a link that gives you a 10% discount. Um, Contact them and ask them to send you two things: a small order of hatching brine shrimp
Thank
and
you, A-Fish.
a very tiny um, a very tiny amount of golden pearls, the 5 micron golden pearls. They will probably eat that. You can get that in 2 or 3 days. So if you order today, they probably are open today. You could probably get it by Tuesday or so.
Father Fish.
Yeah.
Asking that
Logan
question.
put in the chat, there's a possibility they might be bringing those angels today. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Thank you.
Let's see. Gina's got a question at 8:38,
Wait,
but
who asked the Daniel question?
that was Al, I
I
think,
thought
right?
so. I have a Daniel. Can I put in my 2 cents?
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, we'll see. All right, sorry. Interruption. Um, I've still got my baby zebra Daniel in the critter keeper.
Yeah.
That was purely by accident. I had no idea I had a baby in there until one day I got the Java moss from Mary. I had it in my tank and I took it out of my tank like the next morning. And I've been throwing all my bladder snails into the critter keeper. So it's just sitting next to the tank and getting a little bit of light from the main aquarium. And then all of a sudden there's this baby. And he's still alive and kicking. And I pretty much ignore the critter keeper. I add water a little bit here and there to it, and I'll suck out a little bit from the bottom. But I add crushed up bug bites, just a little bit when I remember. I try to do it like once a day, and he's still alive.
Well, the bug bites you're feeding the snails,
I
and
have seen him eat little teeny tiny bits of it, but
yeah, the waste from the snails is creating microscopic animalcules, little Daphne, not Daphne, but um, paramecium and the like. So that's where he's getting his food. If you had a bunch of them in there, they would be starving. But with one, there's enough in there. You could do
Father,
probably a dozen would work, but 100 would not.
mm-hmm.
right.
But
Father Fish,
whatever you're
A-Fish
doing,
gave you.
keep doing it. You're doing fine. You'll get them up. This has been a couple of weeks, so
It's been
he's
several.
yeah,
Did you
he's
see your
obviously.
super chat from A-Fish? I just didn't want to lose track of it.
I did. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, there was one.
Yeah.
Was there a second one?
Yeah,
There's one from
A-Fish
Al
made
and one from A-Fish.
837. Al's was at 836.
Yeah, it's just, scrolls up and I didn't want you to miss it.
Yes. Yeah, try to buy some food. If you've got a way to get microworm culture, that's going to be the easiest way to feed them. Create some Daphne culture if you can do it. Not Daphne, I keep saying that. Paramecium culture. The critical thing is that first food. That's the toughest one. Getting something small enough that those very tiny baby fish are going to be able to eat it. The 5 micron golden pearls is small enough, so you can get that from brine shrimp direct.
And is
That,
there a code? Is there a code for the 10% off?
yeah, but I don't have it.
Oh,
Somebody
okay.
is going to have to post it.
Okay.
Amber was talking about angelfish are like hens, like chickens. I was reading her comments. That kind of makes sense. Like they'll pick on each other just like a pack of
Oh
chickens
yeah,
will.
it's constant. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying this morning. I was like, eventually they start sparring and pairing off, and yeah.
yeah. Now
And yeah, they
Gino,
bite that one just because it's looking at them. I don't like
yeah,
you.
just picking at each other.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back to Hillbilly Nomad's question?
Yeah,
at
go ahead
27?
and get that one. Yep.
Father Fish, has YouTube helped your store business or has it created more of a headache for your store?
Good question.
Well, I think it's probably helped the store business. I have people coming in routinely who are watching the YouTube channel, and they mention that it either brought them in or
T-bone.
they're old customers that have found it. So I think on balance, it's generating some sales. Um, this just seems to be a tough time right now for people in general. I think money's tight, and this is a business that feels that a kind of first. You put your hobby aside when you need money for rent and food and gas.
Yeah, T-Bone's trying to get onto Discord, Father Fish.
All right, we just need to,
Let him in.
yeah, we need to let him in. That's all. We can do that.
Okay, T-Bone, are you in the, what is it, the waiting area?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
know how that works.
I need to get on there. I just haven't had a chance. Sorry, you guys, but the Discord is wonderful. I mean, it's a way that you can sit around and chat about anything you want to all day.
Well, I'm sure it is. I know for me, it's like I don't need nothing that I have to sit around typing on.
Right?
He's not in the waiting room.
Okay. He
So
might.
if you need to find the link, you can just go to Father Fish's channel under the
Okay.
community tab, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
under the
Is that
community
what it is?
tab.
Right.
So T-Bone, I don't know if you're still listening. I know it's late in Australia right now. He might have. No, I think he's still here.
I and
Chevy
you.
Fish just
I know,
posted the link for
Okay.
Brian Shrimp
all-
Direct.
Thank you, Chevy.
Yeah, I'm not seeing him there. I'm seeing somebody called Inuk Hallwalsh. Jason C.
Oh, shh. She's not here.
Oh,
Let's see. And what was the
Chevy's
other
here, but she's
question?
not here. But we always
You
need.
should fish or fish supply. Is that the one?
Yeah,
Mary?
that's the one. Yep,
See?
that was it. And he's got it all of his fish and supplies are now on his new website, right?
Website.
Or are you still doing what was it?
Gills.
Get Gills.
Get Gills. I think he has both, Mary. I think he still has
Okay.
the Get Gills and the website. And he's gonna try to get up on AquaBid too. So
Okay.
there should be plenty of places where people will be able to find him. And don't forget,
Yes.
he does have the gift
I
cards.
think they need to add
Yes.
more inventory, though. I think the website is a little bit
Yeah.
quite there yet.
who mine?
Yes.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
your website. Because like people like me, I want to get some like sponge filters and I want to get some different little odd, just different things. I'd rather go ahead and get them from you than anywhere else.
Well, we need to work on
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a really pretty angel. Check this one out. Andre
That's what I'm
had
doing.
some of these.
Oh,
That,
we got a tip from
The
Pedro.
high red.
isn't that amazing?
Oh wow.
Andres has some of these that he spawned.
Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty. I've seen a few nice ones. It takes a long time to get that color. Generations to get that color.
Ooh, look at that blue one.
Got to work at it.
Doesn't matter.
There's a blue black. That's pretty.
That's pretty.
You're gonna come up. You gonna
I
come
have
up
some
this
blue
way?
marbles. I'm gonna breed those.
Bulgarian seal point.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
What
the
is that
problem. You
one to
start
the
looking,
right?
it's like,
Yeah, that one. What is that?
That's another red.
You
Matter
wanna
of
eat
fact,
some,
super
Mary?
red.
That's pretty.
Amazing stuff. You know what's interesting about the hobby compared to 50 years ago is there really is so much more available today than there ever has been, both in terms of wild caught fish and bred strains. I was had somebody call me the other day from Chicago bemoaning the fact that some of the old time strains of swords are not available anymore. And that's true, they're not. Nobody's breeding them. But there's swords available now that didn't exist 50 years ago. Nobody was breeding them. So it's not like it's died off. It's just gone in different directions. And there are some old time strains of fish that nobody kept, they don't exist, and nobody's trying to get back to. But they're new strains. Oh, we lost one. Okay.
Well, I think we've talked about the fact that we can all share our fish, and when you think about it, 30 years ago, I wouldn't have known any of you. You only know the people in your area, maybe somebody that stayed away, and those are the fish that you had available to you, unless a store happened to ship something in. And look what we can do today. We can share it. We can get fish, from California, Hawaii, from Florida.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
awesome.
it's true.
I mean, it's really amazing that we can do
true.
that.
Yeah. What do you got, Cassie?
Yeah, there was another
Well,
question
we've
I
got
missed.
David Mann. He would like to know:
Mhm.
Can plants survive being shipped in freezing temperatures?
Oh no, they've got to be kept warm.
Right, but
Uh,
you said you won't even ship right now.
Well, I
during winter months.
did a shipment last week. I shipped one order of fish to Seattle, and I shipped an order of plants to North Carolina. They both got there within 2 days, presumably in perfect condition. I've not heard back from either party, but I did check and they were delivered.
Mhm.
So the good news is we got it worked
Good
out.
morning, Carrie.
So you are shipping then. You'll continue to ship in December and in
Yeah,
January.
I'm not going to ship in February. February's impossible. If it's a northern climb, I'm not going to even try. But if it's below Maryland, say, I'll ship to the southern part of the U.S.
I mean, they can go a little cooler, right? But they can't freeze.
Right, and if it takes 3 days, the heat packs really only hold up for 2 days.
Right.
So by the third day, if it's really cold, they're not going to survive.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like a regular plant. They don't after the frost.
Right.
Yeah.
I got some plants from Dustin a while back, and I was really amazed at how he packed them. They were packed flat in plastic bags with no air,
Yeah,
and
that's how I got mine.
they were just fine. There
Hmm.
were not a thing wrong with them. So I've taken to doing that. I don't quite flatten them, but I reduce the air in them substantially.
Hmm.
They seem to be able to kind of hibernate. Plants do. They can hold out longer, and they came right back. I mean, I figured they were going to be done, but they did really really well.
Now,
So what I'm planning to do is put up a large number of plants on AquaBid, like 100 or more different kinds of plants, and sell them in groups. In other words, rather than selling one bunch of whatever bacopa, I will sell 5 bunches or 6 bunches for $25 as a
That's
minimum
okay.
hit, and then that'll allow people to add that to 6 bunches of something else and so forth. So
Hmm.
I'll have probably 20 or 25 bunch plants. I'll have Anubias, Java fern, banana plants. I'll have a good variety up there, 2 or 3 different Amazon swords. And then as I get the orders in, I'll ship them out the following week. So if I get an order in for something that's not currently in stock, I'll be able to get it and ship it within a week. So I'm going to
That
try
sounds
that.
good.
There are not a lot of plants listed on AquaBid, and I've got an excellent source for very high quality plants. So
I want some of your
we're going
Anubias.
to try that and see how it goes.
I have some of his Anubias.
Do you? I've got the one on the little log, and oh, it's beautiful. Hey,
I
Herc
just I
Diversity.
just bought mine loose, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nubius is a great plant, and I get them in all sizes. I get the petite and the nano petite, which are really nice.
I use a lot of those, but I have some of the bigger ones.
Yeah, there are some really, really big ones. I got some mother plant Anubias that are just big bushes
Yeah.
of
Well,
Anubias.
one of the ones you sent me was pretty big. So
He left. Please,
it's all good.
Don.
Plus, I
Uh,
use it
One
for
dirty
rainbow forest.
platy. How successfully can vinegar eels be shipped? Um, about
that's wrong.
100%. Vinegar eels are impossible to kill. Once you get them, you got them for life. I've taken vinegar eel culture off the shelf that sat there for 10 years, added a little water, added a piece of apple, and they came right back in a day. It was
I have that.
amazing, isn't it?
I have 2 jars sitting there, and I haven't looked at them in like a year. I'm like, because I don't know. But I was looking at them the other day, going, yeah, I probably should do what you said. Add a little of this, do a little of that. Haven't done it yet, but I will.
Yep. They will come right back. I don't much like them.
Me either.
I find
That's
them
why they're still sitting there.
inconvenient. They're inconvenient to deal with. Um, it's a perfectly fine food. They're just a bother.
Yeah, that's why mine is still sitting in the jar in the back of the shelf. Because I agree.
Oh,
For real fish keeper, she wanted you to show off the blue marble, I think. I lost it, but
Blue Marble Angel.
yeah.
Hmm.
I think she's looking at getting those.
But he,
Look
he
at
should
that.
be able to pull up a picture of them. Yeah.
Look at that. Where
He's
is it?
found everything else. There's got to be
That's
a blue
right.
marble.
While we were on that topic, she wanted to see it.
Yes, Gina.
Yeah.
Gina was asking about,
That's a pretty one.
adding sand to her tank. She asked a question a while back about like top capping capping her gravel. And then the next question is it worth it or the benefits of adding sand to an already established tank with gravel?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. that what it does is it creates an anaerobic layer that already contains a substantial amount of bacteria and mold.
Yeah.
So when you do that, do not clean it first.
Right.
Leave all that gunk down in there. Add an inch or two of sand, and within a matter of days, you will have created an engine that will be breaking down waste and feeding
Yes.
your plants.
It's wonderful.
It does an immediate conversion to a balanced aquarium.
It's actually like the best scenario ever. If you've got like already got gravel and you cap it, you've already established just
Right.
like you said, a balance.
Bulgarian seal point. Now, so look at
Don't
these.
That's
grab
pretty.
back.
Can you see these?
Oh, that's beautiful.
See the sparkle on them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is, what is that called? I can't remember what it's called.
Shimmer.
No, there's
Iridescence.
There you go.
the pearl scale. It's called.
Oh, pearl scale, okay.
Metallic scale. Yeah.
Yeah, what it is the scales are convex, and so they're reflecting light back into themselves. So you get this glitter kind of appearance.
Hmm.
It's nothing more really than a deformed scale.
Oh, really?
So the fish I was talking about, the albino longfin, were also pearl scale. Albino longfin pearls, that's what these are. These are albino longfin pearl scale angels. And I don't think there's anything more beautiful.
They are beautiful.
Just a really amazing fish.
We love
Yeah.
you with defect.
They're calling them a seal point. I would not call them a seal point.
So for those
Yeah,
down
I
there,
wouldn't either.
Point right there. You missed it.
Yeah, there's
they're just gorgeous.
that's the Ultim Scalaire cross.
Yeah.
That looks like a seal to the right.
This is probably my all-time
Yeah.
favorite. All-time favorite. That's a terrible picture. Doesn't really show their color at all. But the German rams,
Yeah.
That's your favorite.
stunningly beautiful fish.
I'm looking forward to getting some of those. That's one of my fish on my list that I will get for my new aquarium. Is that clownfish?
Yes, it is. Yeah, and I
Those are
like
pretty.
I like these too. The tank spawned clowns are wonderful. They're active. They're healthy. I never have trouble with them. They're always a really wonderful fish. What in the world?
Are you still looking for the blue marble?
Yeah, there's a. They're calling that an ultim. That is not an ultim. Here's a good pearl scale picture. See that?
Mm-hmm.
It just and it
You
has
can see the
Oh
little.
yeah, yeah.
you
It's like
can
having
see
glitter on it.
the scales. Yeah, they're
I have
convex
some that are pearl
scales.
scales.
Stunning, isn't it? There's some pretty guppies.
There's some pretty
Everything
everything.
looks good when it's all grouped together like
The
that.
snake skin. That now, who was talk? Oh, Joey, you were talking about snake skin yellow, the Moluccan. That's a good
Yeah,
example.
I just have a different. I don't know. I have something that I started, and it's different. It's not quite like that, but that's pretty.
I think we answered that one. Mary, am I behind shipping the vinegar eels? I'm sorry, I'm scrolling,
You know, I'm like
You're
everybody
okay.
else. I have to try.
scrolling down.
I was reading Gina. She's asking about sand, and I was trying to answer. I like those black rams too. Is that what that one is? Beside
Yeah.
I
the
like
flower
the
horn.
black rams.
Yeah.
Those
Who
are
said
cool.
they had them? Jesse has them. HC Aqua.
I
I
say I
got
don't
some
have it,
in.
but
I was
like them.
not all that impressed with them. They're a dark German blue.
Is that what they are? Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I haven't bought any, but I'm admiring them.
Here's a half black, a Moscow brown.
I have black ones,
I
guys.
feel like they're too out of proportion. Their tails are too big for their bodies.
I buy a lot of the smaller round-tailed guppies.
Do you know what that is?
They can swim around. That's a butterfly fish, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good.
It's
Does
a
that
wild-
mean I can get a
That's
cup
a
of coffee since
wildflower
I
fish.
guessed right?
Nobody breeds butterflies.
No, I don't love them, but some people do.
They're a little hard to keep. You have to feed them baby fish.
Yeah,
There's
and I just
peacock.
don't want to do that.
You know what that is?
Which one?
That one.
Well, I mean, it's some kind of cichlid, but I'm not.
It's a peacock. Peacock
It's a
bass.
new game we're
Okay.
developing.
Oh, it's
Peacock
peacock
bass.
bass. Okay.
At 9:00, we're gonna play. Do you know what this fish is?
What time
I
is
got
it?
one right. I said, "Does that mean I can get a cup of coffee?"
Yeah, we'll do it right now.
Because
What
I
are we?
guessed one
What
right.
are we? What are we playing? What do you
Somebody
want to?
wanted to hear. Oh, well, everybody likes to hear you sing, but that doesn't give you the break. So play
What
something.
in the world is this? Oh,
Don't know.
well, we've got. I did not save Mary's song. I did save her daughter. Shall we do that?
Well,
one?
Mary's going to give you a better version, I think. She's hoping
Yeah.
to.
Thank goodness you didn't save it.
But yeah, if you
Yes.
can play Morgan's for real, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morgan.
I'm gonna work
I'm gonna
on
go get
that
some
one
coffee, y'all.
today.
I'm gonna fix it up, but I just kind of when I tried to sing it, I couldn't remember the words and I was trying to read it, so it's kind of a mess. But I thought it was funny. So
Yeah,
Oh, no,
Mary,
it's
it
gonna
took
be
me
great.
like 5 takes, and because I was looking down and looking up, and then I was messing up with my camera because of that.
yeah,
And then by the end of it, I got it figured out. That's why I was standing there.
it's harder than you think.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna go
yeah.
get some coffee.
We've
I'm
got.
getting coffee too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of these. I'm gonna do 3 of them.
Okay,
There you
I'm
go.
being good today. I'm trying to sit still.
Well, I'm going to get coffee.
Go for it.
Fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe. He'd been carrying too much sand now, and he tipped in with the bag. He wanted to make a deep bed, now he's fertilizing plants instead. When they found him in the morning, in that tank way in the back, he was beneficial down there. The plant roots were never ever looking back. Father fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Mary. She's been taking this so well. See her sleeping in with Calvin, changing water and giving guppies crushed eggshell. All our tanks suck without father. An inch of gravel now we hate. And we just can't help but wonder, should we haul those bags of sand and test our fate? Test our fate! Father fish got buried in his substrate, setting up a new tank Christmas Eve. You can say there's no way he's down in there, but as for me and Mary, we believe. You're a mean one. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a sea urchin. You're as charming as an eel. Mr. Silver Dollar, you're a bad banana. You have angels in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a sea crocodile. Mr. Silver Dollar, you're a foul one. Friends, they're a wolf pack. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot net. You're a monster. Your heart's an empty hole. You got garlic. You got garlic in your soul. All them pins, I shredded them. All them angelfish, I took them down. You can ask Father Fish. I don't play around. Ew. Who's this mean fishy with his scales all silver and his eyes all black? You're a monster. Your heart's an empty hole. You got garlic. You got garlic in your soul. All them pins, I shredded them. All them angelfish, I took them down. You can ask Father Fish. I don't play around. Ew. Who's this mean fishy with his scales all silver and his eyes all black? La la la. What you so mean for? Halloween coming around and we ain't knocking at your door. Bad silver dollar. 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 Bad silver dollar.
Yeah, got one more. One more. One
All right.
more.
You know Mary and Joey and Cassie and Roxy, Lee, T-Bone, Shelby, and Sharpies. But do you recall the most important fish nerd of all? Father Fish, the shoal leader, has a very white fluffy beard. And if you ever need him, don't show him any fear. All you gotta do is ask questions. He will always sort you out. Don't forget your plants and your dirt. That will make your tank last and last. Then one cloudy tank appeared, and Father Fish came to say, if you do it this way, it will change your day. Oh, how the shoal really loves him, and how he can help us learn. With Father Fish to guide us, we will always make them tanks flow.
Lovely.
Who was that? Was that
That's
Lord?
good.
That was
That's
Morgan, my little
Very
darling.
good, Morgan. Good job.
That was cute.
Nice, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is a little sweetie. That's my little mini me.
Very cute.
That's your mini me.
Oh no, contest results.
That's
All
my
you'd like
mini
to know
me.
about the contest. How's that
Hi,
going?
Well, we've not
hi, CPC.
know nothing
I don't
about
know. We haven't heard from Aquatic
he's-
Conquest is MIA, and I hope
well,
he's listening because
yeah, he's
we
been
love you.
offline for about a week, so
Yeah.
it's possible there's something going on. Likely something going on. You know, he's been a real trooper. So just keep him in your prayers. And I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll
because we love you, Aquatic Conquest.
absolutely
Aquatic Conquest has done really more for this channel than anybody.
no,
He's worked so hard.
He has worked hard. Yeah.
no
Yeah.
question.
No, that he is.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Mary,
Hmm.
I was just gonna say, is your mini me taller than you?
No,
She's not.
she's only 4 foot something. I'm 5'6".
Oh wow.
She's about, how tall are you, Morgan? She's little. We call her snack size. Hey,
Hi,
Tisha.
Tisha. Well, I was just wondering because I'm about 5'6", 6.5". So we're about the same height, but
Yeah.
my daughter's
Not
pretty
yet.
much 6 feet tall.
Now,
She's
the other
tall.
girls, my other two girls, they're about the same height as me, but Morgan, she's snack size. We call her like a little Snicker bar, the
Yeah,
fun size. That's
that's
her.
so cute.
Oh, shoot.
Good
I
Hi,
morning,
left.
Tisha.
Tisha.
Or hi, Tisha.
How are you? Good to see you. How's it going with your new home?
Good.
You getting close? When do you think you will be able to move in?
I think she
Hi,
said
Fish
January, right?
January 15.
The,
The 15th.
That's when you get your home, your new house.
Yes, the keys.
Oh, I'm so
Start
excited for
started.
you.
that's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Go
That
ahead.
is so wonderful.
So what's going on with you, Tisha? What do you want to show us today?
Yeah, let's
I
see.
think I added some sand.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
I want to know if it's enough.
Let's
I
take
hope
a look.
it is.
I love her tank. That white or silver hood, that's so pretty. Oh,
I like the
yeah.
lighter color.
It looks very nice. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I can see where you added
Excellent.
it.
Ooh.
Is
Good.
this high enough?
Do it.
Uh-oh, we see a man's legs. Oh, look how beautiful they are. Look at their color.
You got some
Yeah,
layers in
that's-
there.
Now it looks, I love that layered look. I like the more layers you add to it, even if you just recap
So
and
explain
cap
your
Yeah,
sand.
I don't mind that look either.
I love it. That looks wonderful.
Yeah, perfect. Looking good.
Oh,
Good.
Tisha, you did great.
Explain.
So pretty.
Yes.
So what did you do? What did you add? In what order?
Oh, she's got her measuring tape out. Check it out.
Is this high enough?
Good
You
job,
start the
Tisha.
gravel.
Yes,
It's high enough.
That looks good.
4 inches
it's
deep.
perfect.
How about that? Good job.
Perfect. You guys
That's
see
good.
this? Look, she had gravel, she added sand, she added, looks like some soil maybe, and then some more sand on top.
Let her talk.
That's poop.
Let her answer.
That's poop.
That's poop.
Yeah. Yeah, from the snails.
Excellent.
That makes it even better.
So you must
I
have done
love it.
soil, capped it with sand. Did you leave it and then cap it with more sand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm not being heard.
Yeah, you are. You're not
Love
being-
it, Tisha.
too.
Love it.
I'm just
It's
gonna move.
beautiful.
Good job.
Beautiful, just like you.
Thank you.
Well, that was my guess. Thumbs up if I was right.
You're right.
Got it.
Because I know she had gravel before, so you've
Mhm.
been busy.
It was a gravel underneath.
That's right, Amber.
Yeah, Big City likes it.
Yep.
Big City Bettis.
Hey, if
I like
Big
it
City
too.
Bettis likes it, then it's got to be good because she is an expert.
How do you know if it's not enough sand, Father Fish?
Good
Well,
question.
if you're getting mulm, you need to add sand. So if the dirt is coming through, or if you're getting mulm sitting on the top from waste, then you need to add an inch of sand. So we get the sand down.
Sand
Oh,
bell.
girls.
Do it, Joey. Cassie's got the best head, though, for doing
I
it.
know.
She can do it.
Why is this the best?
I don't know. You can move your neck better. I'm old and arthritic.
It's a little stiff. I feel it. I had whiplash. So
Now, what are the
Well, be careful.
the red ones? Are those chili rasboras? Is that right? Am I remember correctly?
So
Oh, they are in
They're
the
just
test.
beautiful.
The amber tetra.
Ember
Ember
tetras. I'm
tetra.
sorry.
The
I'm
orange.
trying to learn, y'all. I just see red fish and I think it's pretty, and I just like.
Oh, I took a fish for. I took a picture of a fish for Father Fish to identify because the Petco didn't have it labeled, and I'm going. It's not an ember tetra. So what is this fish? If you can
What
see
is?
it.
I can't
I
see
can't
it.
Oh, it looks like a white cloud to me.
Yeah, it does.
Too much glare.
Which one?
No, we can see it now. One that
It's a
Cassie's
white
showing.
cloud or a what's that other tetra?
Right, James.
Focus camera.
Yeah, I can't tell. I think it's a white cloud.
Well, it has like
It's a white cloud.
slightly
Indeed.
orange body, but mostly white, and then the red tail with the black spot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
And they're putting them in with the ember tetras, and I'm like, that's not
So it's smaller.
ember. It's
So that's
larger
what
than
they're
the embers.
calling it.
Like these are the embers.
Yeah, embers are a tiny fish. I've got a
They're
lot.
beautiful.
Yeah, well, when I was in there one time, I go, are those embers? And they're like, yeah, they are. I'm like, no, they're not.
Oh wow! I
They're
found a,
big.
and I kind of need to give this guy a shout out. His name is. He has.
Well, they're not identifying them, so.
Let me see
Oh,
if I
somebody
can.
that's I was like a tetra, bloodfin tetra. Somebody says possibly.
Yeah. Hello, I got snacks.
Bloodfin, you think?
It's
Okay.
it's hard to be sure, but it's one of those possibly.
A bloodfin, I got saying.
The red
Yeah.
tail and like a black spot right at the base.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think that does sound more like a
Exodus.
bloodfin.
Alexander Lee thinks it's an Exodus.
There's way too much glare.
Because the white cloud would have more of a bar along the body, not just a spot.
No, the body is completely like pearlish, kind of pearl
Yeah,
looking
so
with
I'm
a little
thinking
bit
the
of
tetra.
orange.
Bloodfin.
So
Bloodfin. Well, we got three choices here.
Yeah.
Got bloodfin, white cloud, and Exodus. I think it is
I vote
not
for
an
bloodfin.
Exodus. Mary, Joey says bloodfin.
Blood fins.
Yeah,
I don't believe it's a white cloud
don't you?
because the white clouds.
there's a
it would
tiny
have-
bit of tipping on the fin.
Yeah.
But there's a black spot, like right there. There's a black spot.
Yeah, bloodfin's a good possibility. I don't think it's Exodus.
Jordy. Can you guys hear Jordy?
Jordy.
No.
Wants
He's so
out.
pretty.
It's his break time, apparently.
Oh, well, do what you got to do.
You ready? to go?
Tisha, thank you so much for coming up.
Oh,
You
we
did
always love to see you, Tisha, and your pretty smiling face.
nice to see you.
You've done a great job on your tank.
Thank you.
I'm
Yep,
so
it looks
excited
good.
for you.
I like the layers.
So when you get your new house, how many more tanks are you going to add?
I don't know. Maybe one more eventually.
One more.
Well, that's
One
a
more.
good start.
Just two.
One more, and then one more, and then one more, and then one more.
And then one
That's
more.
how it
But one
goes.
more is good. Just add one more for now.
all you need is one more.
Yeah.
If you keep adding one more, then
Right.
eventually you'll have a fish room.
And it's
Right.
not so overwhelming when you just add one at a time.
Right. Just
Right.
one
It's
more.
not a big deal.
Right.
Listen to Joey. She knows. Just add one more.
Just add one more.
Just
Right.
one
Find a horizontal surface that'll hold a fish tank. That's what I
Are we talking
do.
about fish tanks? Add one more inch of sand or one more fish tank?
One more fish tank. We just add
And
one at
then
a
one
time
more
fast.
inch of sand.
And then inches in.
But your tank looks wonderful, Tisha,
It
for
does.
real. Like where you added the sand, it looks really good. That is nice.
Yeah, I think so too. It looks very
Yes.
natural.
It does. Like when you see it and you see what's going on with the substrate, it's like I don't know. It's satisfying. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like
Anything else you want to talk about, Tisha?
No.
How many fish did you add? She wanted
Yes,
to know how
very
many fish.
Happy to have you come up. Thank you, Tisha.
Yeah. Thank you too.
Okay.
love you, Tisha.
Love you.
Bye, Tisha.
Bye.
Thanks for sharing.
She is so sweet. I love her.
You
Just
bet.
a Just a doll. I love when Albert DeBoer is here and they talk to each other. That's cool. And like everybody, like Sharpies, is like trying to figure out what they're talking to each other about.
Yeah.
Well,
like
the
you
Sharpies
said,
is
she
like,
just
I
has
know
to
a little bit.
have to smile.
And it's never anything bad. It's just like, hello, how you doing? That kind of stuff.
Right.
It looks a little bit like this white cloud mountain minnow.
That's kind of what I thought about. But Chubbs, are you here? Where's
That's what it
Chubbs?
looks
Show
like.
that
I
again.
got a
He would
link.
know. Yep.
Got a link, Father Fish. Oh no. Here you
You
go.
want a white cloud link?
This is what it looks like.
Let's see.
Do you see the link? Can you pull it up?
No, I can't actually. The white cloud, you mean?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, I think that's what she's trying to show you.
That's what I think. That's what it is. The white cloud, the mountain minnow.
But so was it in a tank? What was it in with?
It was in with the ember tetras,
The Ember Tetras. Okay.
the red ember tetras, and I'm going, well, where's the label for this fish? They weren't labeling it.
Right.
And I think I've been told in the past that they're the embers, when all the embers were sold out and they were left with those.
Oh, now Chevy Fish has chimed in with another possibility: a washed out Buenos Aires tetra.
Now, if you click the link that I sent you, did it work?
I cannot do that.
Well,
I cannot.
whatever it is, it
cannot
looks
click
washed out.
links in StreamYard.
Probably.
All right, let's go through it then.
These are white clouds. Is it
These
this
are white
one?
clouds. Yeah.
The one right below that. Yeah, that one and the one below it. I would say probably the one you're on because it's a little more orange.
Oh, was it a golden?
That one.
But it.
Yeah.
Golden
that's
white
what it
cloud.
looks like.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
there's
it
this.
might be a golden white cloud. Yes.
Okay, so they weren't
That's
identifying that fish in the store. I'm like, what is this fish? Sorry, I've never seen it before.
So somebody put them in there and didn't label the tank, is what happened.
There are a lot of labels missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a common fish that you carry.
Definitely a white cloud, James said.
Yeah. So
Golden
okay,
white
so it
clouds,
could be
bright hillbilly nomad. Chubb says white cloud.
That's why
Right.
the color wasn't making any sense to me. But if it's
Right.
golden,
Right. It was little, like I
He'll
said,
be
it looked a
nomad.
little like the
all right.
embers.
That
Oh yeah,
makes
y'all
more
hit that
sense.
like button. Let's see.
I think they're
55
putting-
watching.
I think what they're
39
doing
likes.
is they're putting fish that are like a similar color in the same tank.
Right. I think somebody just didn't label the tank.
Right.
No.
Hey, could y'all please hit that like button? We could have 50 likes right now if everybody would hit the like button.
Not a turtle. No.
I think I gotta make sure I hit it. I tried to on the way in.
Did I hit it?
I did. I did.
Okay.
Because I
checking
had
it.
forgotten
People
myself.
are opposed to hitting it. Is it because it makes your backlog of videos so long under your liked videos? That's what it is for me.
So then, everybody's saying to you, Cassie, that you can't go wrong with white clouds, which you can't. They're a great fish.
Right, but they were just so big, and I was like, this is false advertising if you're saying that's an ember and that's the size
Now, wait
they
a
grow
minute.
up
How
into.
big are they?
Because I'm going, the embers don't get that large, and I wanted a tiny fish.
Right. But when you say big, how big were they in that tank?
Those fish were easily like this big, and the embers should only be like half that size. So those were like an inch
Yeah.
to 2 inches, and the embers are tiny little things.
Right.
Which is all I wanted for like maybe putting in my 20.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean, a big group of tetras looks cool.
Somebody was
Almost
talking.
anything.
Somebody put white clouds in an outdoor vat
Mm-hmm.
over the summer. They put a few in, 2 or 3 or 4, and at the end of the season, They had hundreds.
Hmm.
I bet.
And it was somebody here was talking about it a week or two ago. Can't remember who it was. Pretty.
I don't remember anything.
That's what that looked like. Do you guys remember the plant that Tisha had? I think it was a
I
red
thought it
tiger
looked like a
lotus.
lotus or a
Yeah, it was a lotus. It was a red tiger.
yeah.
Probably not the dwarf variety though.
No, it didn't look. Well,
Yeah,
Misfit says they
the-
keep them in
sorry.
tubs all year long. The white clouds.
Yeah, they will winter over. Absolutely. Did we lose Mary? We lost Mary.
So James
I've read the
is
long fins
asking
for a while.
were the white clouds counted as embers?
Long fin white clouds.
So I don't. I think to an untrained eye, like I know it wasn't an ember, but
Well, they're too big for one thing. You're
people in
right.
the store weren't able to identify it either. So they could have marked it wrong and sold it as an ember.
Yeah, it's
because
probably one of the
it
most
wasn't
common.
there.
I wonder if Mary's okay.
Well, the thing is, yeah, if the person working in the store didn't see the difference, then sure, they sold them as that.
They don't know the difference, and they're such similar color. So if the embers aren't there to compare them next to, and the tag just says ember, they're going to sell them as embers.
Exactly.
Oh, and by the way, when I took that picture, I get so mad at this child who was standing next to me. He was looking at the tank next to me, and I was waiting patiently so he would move and I could look. And then the next thing I see him doing, he's slamming as hard as he could on the tank. And I'm like,
yeah.
And the mom was like not really paying attention, but so I took the opportunity and I was like, don't do that. That's not nice. You shouldn't do that.
Well, I don't blame you.
But I just couldn't. But I mean, my kids, they're tapping. They'll tap. I've taught them since then. We don't do that. They know not to do it. But this child was being like violent and slamming. I'm like, God.
Well,
no.
Yeah, I mean, the mother should
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm going, please don't get your child fish if he's going to behave that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, occasionally I'll have children do something like that, and I'll usually say to them, "Do you know how the fish feels when you do that?" And that'll stop them. And I'll say it'd be the same thing if I did it on your head.
Right.
I know.
Hey here, fishy.
Those are the kids that give kids a bad name, because I've been told, I need to leave with my kids before, but my kid was not slamming his hands on the tank like that, like just kind of tapping. Going, yeah.
Yeah. Not good.
I had to kick them out. Keep here and don't come back.
All right, ladies, it's 9:30. Shall we wrap it up?
Yes, hillbilly
Nomad
thing.
says the
Yeah,
taps
he would throw
there.
them out of his house if someone did
Anything
that.
else up? Joey, you got anything?
Nope, we were just reading the same comment.
Right. It's time for my old people nap.
Oh,
Can't
Come on,
stand it.
Mary.
I need horses, Joey. I need horses. Horses kept me going all day long, and now it's like I'm so depressed because I don't have a horse. It's killing me. Like it's like part of my heart's gone.
Well, you're
it really is.
gonna get one of yours back, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My friend's got that 2-year-old filly for me. So when I get her mare, she's a mare now, but it's still killing me.
Someday.
Yeah, someday. She's there.
This is indeed a
What a
wonderful,
wonderful show.
wonderful show. All right. Bye, you all. Love
Love
you
you
all.
guys.
See ya.
Have a
Thank
great day.
See ya.
Bye bye. See you. See you this evening, 6 o'clock.